Good morning, student friends. This is lesson 5 of paper 6 in unit 5. We discuss in this lesson lack of memory property of exponential distribution. This we have studied in the first year semesters, in first year syllabus. Again, it is going to be studied with the help of the time period now. For a particular time period of a particular component, of a particular item manufactured by a particular company, it is going to be discussed here. In this sense, what is lax memory? What is the property of lax memory? Lack memory property. So, in this property, what we have specified, if we consider the T is the lifespan of a particular component or warranty time period specified by the company, warranty time period specified by the company, then the warranty time period, that is the survival of a particular item for that particular time period, is same as the additional time period it works. Whatever the distribution, if you consider for example distribution or a probability, the distribution of survival of a particular item, in the specified time period, that is warranty time period, is same as the distribution of survival of the same particular item for some additional time period, some additional hours, some additional days, some additional number of years it works. The distribution also same. This is what lacks memory. It lacks memory. So, which has a special property for an exponential distribution in continuous probability distributions. In continuous probability distributions, exponential distribution has lacks memory property. Hope you understand. I hope you are following this contest. Lacks memory property is nothing but in this contest of reliability, in the topic reliability, related to reliability concepts. Lacks memory property is the distribution of survival of a particular item, survival time period of a particular item, which is same as the distribution of survival for some additional hours or working condition after survival period for some more hours, some more additional hours, some more additional time period is same. Both are same. For additional time period, whatever you consider, it is same. That's what the property of lax memory of exponential distribution. The same particular property we are going to study in this particular reliability as well. Okay. Now I explain in terms of formula. For example, you consider X is a distribution. X is a lifetime of a particular item. That is called some particular the time. What is the working hours of a particular item? What is the time period of survival of a particular item? If you consider X, the number of hours worked, the number of hours it works, a specified time, a specified item works. If you consider x and t is a specified hours, that is t is a warranty time period. How many number of hours it works, how much time it works, specified by the company, specified by the entrepreneur. Then if you want to consider more than that period, more than that particular time period, that is for example y is equal to x minus t, y is equal to x minus t, that is called additional hours it works. Additional hours, additional time period it works. Hope you are following. X is the number of hours it works. For example, t is 2 years, fx is 3 years. That is additional time period is 1 year. Additional time period is 1 year. I hope it is clear. Now it is clear, right? So if x is number of working hours of a particular item or a particular component, then and t is the time period specified by the company. The working period of a particular item specified by the company, that is called warranty time period. The warranty time period. So which means let it be 2 years. If it is 3 years, 3 minus 2, 1 year. 1 year additional in addition to the warranty time period, it works 1 more year. It works for 1 more year. That is called y. Y is equal to x minus t. Now, hope it is clear, x, t and y. Right? Now, what is the statement we have to give for the exponential distribution to specify the lax memory property or lax memory property? In the lax memory property, what we have to specify, the distribution, that is probability of y less than or equal to x, y less than or equal to x given x greater than t, which is nothing but probability of x less than or equal to x. I specify, which is probability of y less than or equal to x given x greater than t. It is equivalent to be probability of x less than or equal to x. In this particular fashion, we specify probability of x less than or equal to x. It is a distribution belonging to the working time period, actual working time period of a particular specimen, of a particular component or an item. And this is what the additional time period after, you see this condition, x greater than t, the distribution of y less than or equal to x given by the condition that x greater than t, condition that x greater than t, after what I specified, that is the additional time period, after surviving of a particular item, after surviving to a specified time period, after that the distribution of y less than or equal to x is same as x less than or equal to x. That is what it is going to be calculated. It is going to be equated. We should show these two are equal. If they are equal, then exponential distribution has lax memory. Exponential distribution satisfies the property of lax memory. Okay, shall we start the derivation? Now you have to consider this particular equation and we have to get the equation, that is get the result of this particular term, and this particular term also you have to get the result, and you have to show that these two are equal, that is LHS and RHS, like that. Okay, so now we consider one by one. So now if we consider first of all the left hand side part. Now before that I will write the probability density function of exponential distribution. What is probability density function of exponential distribution? I write here PDF of exponential. exponential, which is f of x is equal to, here I consider, f of x is equivalent to be theta into e power minus theta x, for which x greater than 0 and theta greater than 0. This is the probability density function of exponential distribution. The probability density function of exponential distribution. Now I go into the matter that of considering this probability of, now I consider probability of y less than or equal to x, small x, given x greater than t. You refer every particular term very clearly. Every term, whether when I write small letter, you please go and follow. In the similar fashion, small letters indicates the value and capital letters indicate the variable. Small letter indicates the value of the variable. That is the usual notation we consider in this particular general context of the notation of the variable, random variable, right? So y less than or equal to x given x greater than t. So it is a conditional probability. Probability of a given b. You consider in this fashion, a given b. It is probability of a intersection b divided by probability of b, which means probability of y less than or equal to x give intersection x greater than t divided by probability of x greater than t, right? Okay, so if you consider like this, then what is this? You expand this, and this is probability of what is y, x minus t. It is less than or equal to x intersection x greater than t divided by probability of x greater than t. Hope you understand. This y I have substituted only y. Y is equal to x minus t. The additional hour works. It works. A component works. Additional hour. Additional time period. Additional time period it works. X minus t less than or equal to x intersection x greater than t, as it is probability x greater than t is equivalent to b. Now you consider this is I am taking this particular t to the right hand side. You don't consider this. You consider only this term. I am taking x is less than or equal to t plus x. I am taking this minus t to the right hand side part so that it is less than or equal to t plus x plus t plus x. Intersection x greater than t. Do you understand? It is just I have taken this particular minus t to the right hand side, and so that you get it is plus t, x less than or equal to, it is less than or equal to, and it is minus t. I have taken right hand side, so plus t plus x, so x less than or equal to t plus x, intersection x greater than t. You see the intersection part between x greater than t and x less than or equal to t plus x. I indicate here. I indicate in a fashion that you see, observe here, these are the limits of t, x, these are the limits of x. For example, it is 0. Somewhere after here it is t, and then t plus x, and then infinity. Okay. Now you see x greater than t. These are the values of x values I am considering here in this fashion. Okay. Now you see here 0. It is t plus x and infinity. X greater than t means what is the set? Greater than t. It is this. X greater than t. Right? And now x less than or equal to t plus x. Less than or equal to t plus x. That is, this is the less than or equal to t plus x. This is the part. Now what is the intersection part? For these two, let it be a, this is b, and for a and b, the intersection part is this. That is this. Hope you understand. I hope you are following this. So this is intersection. What are the limits for this intersection? T to t plus x. This is t plus x. So intersection part of this is x is lies in between t to t plus x. That is t less than or equal to x less than or equal to t plus x. That's what I am writing here. So intersection part of these two, x less than or equal to t plus x and x greater than t, So here it is this part indicates x greater than t, and this part indicates x less than or equal to t plus x. These are the two events. X greater than t is this, x less than or equal to t plus x is this. So intersection part is this. So t to t plus x. So now therefore the intersection part for these two events is nothing but probability of this intersection part is t less than capital X less than or equal to t plus x divided by probability of x greater than t. Let you call equation 1. Let you call equation 1. So you calculate, now we calculate this term in the numerator and this term in the denominator, and we substitute these two particular values, you will get this left hand side part. So this is nothing but probability of y less than or equal to x given x greater than t. X greater than t is nothing but this. Okay, this is equation 1. Now we calculate these two probabilities by using this distribution. These two probabilities by using this distribution. Okay, now we start. Now you consider the value, first of all, probability of t less than x less than or equal to t plus x. We can also write less than or equal to here. If you write, there is no problem exactly, because it is a continuous distribution. For a continuous distribution, no difference exactly. Both less than or equal to are same in the meaning. So therefore you can write it, or else you can leave it, no problem exactly. So it is equivalent to b. So it can be calculated. Probability of any particular event is going to be calculated for a continuous random variable, since exponential distribution is a continuous distribution. Therefore, we can use the third property, probability of, if you recollect the definition of probability density function, for which you have three conditions. Okay, I'm recollecting the third condition. The probability of any particular event in between a to b is going to be calculated by probability of a less than x less than b is equal to integral a to b of x dx. That's what the property. Probability of a less than x less than b is going to be calculated by integral a to b f of x dx. This is the formula. Have you recollected the formula? Have you remembered the formula? Which is nothing but integral a to b f of x dx. Same I am applying here the property, the formula. Here integral a is t and b is t plus x f of x dx. F of x dx. Okay, right? Now there is the formula. Now I calculate the formula is equivalent to be integral t to t plus x. F of x is theta into e power minus theta x dx is equivalent to be, now I am integrating it, integrate the value. So theta is a constant, I am taking outside, and integration for e power minus theta x is e power minus theta x divided by minus theta x differentiation 1 is equal to t between the limits t to t plus x. Okay, now I remove all those, I erase these formulas and etc. and I do the calculation here. So this value, now it is nothing but is equivalent to be, you see here the value theta multiplied by, you see take a common as minus as well, theta will get cancelled theta and take minus as a common and substitute upper limit and lower limit, we can cancel theta and substitute upper limit and lower limit t plus x and t in the place of x, that is e power minus theta multiplied by t plus x upper limit minus e power minus lower limit minus theta multiplied by t is equivalent to b. Hope you understand, hope you are following, right? See, in the place of now substituting t plus x and t, upper and lower limits in the place of x, t plus x and t, right? So now you see, you separate the term here, e power a plus b, e power a into e power b, so that is e power minus theta t multiplied by e power minus theta x minus e power minus theta t. Now I can take a common, multiply and take a common, so that these are the two particular terms. Okay, I multiply in the next step. It is e power minus theta t multiplied by, it is 1 minus, we multiply with minus, so that if you multiply with minus, this will be plus and this is minus, this will be minus, right? This is a plus sign, this is a minus sign, so that if you take a common as e power minus theta t here as well, if you take a common, then it will be minus 1. It will be 1 and minus, this is e power minus theta x. Now you see here, e power minus theta t, it is, if not taking common, it minus of minus plus, therefore it is 1. And minus e power minus theta x here. Now this is the answer for this term. Probability of t less than x less than equal to t plus x is nothing but e power minus theta t into 1 minus e power minus theta x. Okay. Now we go on. Now we consider the next term, that is the denominator. Probability of x greater than t. Have you understand this? Right. Then we go for next. Then we go and consider the next one. I am leaving this. Now I am considering probability of x greater than t. Similarly, you consider similar fashion. Do the again point of integration by the same formula. Just by using the same formula, right? I am considering integral. For any kind of probability is going to be calculated by probability of a less than x less than b is equal to integral a to b f of x dx, right? So here lower limit x greater than t, x takes the values greater than t, so which means lower limit is t. What is upper limit of exponential distribution? It is infinity. So infinity f of x dx. Directly we can write, of course, is equivalent to be integral t to infinity f of x is theta into e power minus theta x dx. Now I am integrating, is equivalent to be theta multiplied by e power minus theta x integration e power minus theta x divided by minus theta between the limits t to infinity, cancel theta, and for which the value is equivalent to be minus. If you take a common, then substitute the limits infinity e power minus infinity in the place of x. If you substitute e power minus infinity, it becomes 0, and minus e power minus theta t, so it is equal to e power minus theta t, so it is equal to minus of minus becomes plus, it is e power minus theta t. So denominator value probability of x greater than t is e power minus theta t. Okay. And numerator value is e power minus theta t into 1 minus e power minus theta x. Fine. Now I am substituting in equation 1. We are getting left hand side part. That is probability of I less than or equal to x greater than, given x greater than t. Right? If you understand this, I go further for the next step. Is it clear? Now I am substituting these two values. One this numerator 1 and this is denominator 1. I am substituting in this particular equation, right? If I substitute in this equation, what I get? Okay. So therefore, probability of y less than or equal to x given x greater than t is nothing but is equivalent to b. It is in the numerator part. If you consider this is e power minus theta t multiplied by 1 minus e power minus theta x divided by e power minus theta t. That is the denominator part. Probability of x greater than t, x greater than t. It need not to be calculated this because it is reliability r of t formula. Actually I have calculated, but it need not be calculated. What is the formula of r of t? Probability of x greater than t. That's what we have derived. Without knowing the exponential distribution, we have derived that it is e power minus theta t. You recollect the formula r of t? E power minus theta t, the first derivation, right? So, okay, So e power minus theta t will get cancelled and the remaining value is 1 minus e power minus theta x. Right? So therefore I am writing here the value here. So the value of probability of y less than equal to x given x greater than t is nothing but 1 minus e power minus theta x. Leave this particular value. Now we have to calculate the value of right hand side part. Probability of x less than equal to x. That is the distribution function value. You need not to calculate again. The two particular formulas you need not to calculate. But again, I calculate here for time being probability of x less than equal to x. Hope you follow this. This is the value of left hand side value. The term probability of y less than equal to x given x greater than 3. We have calculated is 1 minus e power minus theta x. I have written here. Right? Now I start the calculation for right hand side factor. That is probability of x less than or equal to x, small x. This is distribution function. We know the distribution function. You need not to calculate. It's 1 minus e power minus theta x. Okay? Anyhow, I calculate. Probability x less than or equal to x, which means any probability is nothing but integration. Remember the sense that in calculation of continuous random variable, if the probability we want to calculate, it is nothing but an integration. It's nothing but just the probability is nothing but integration. You remember, in the sense that probability is going to be calculated for integration of respective probability density function. So integration, when lower limit is 0, less than or equal to x, so upper limit is small x and f of x dx. So which is nothing but integral 0 to x. What is f of x? Theta into e power minus theta x. That's what we are doing. Repeatedly the same integration is equal to theta into e power minus theta x divided by minus theta. Between the limits 0 to x, you can cancel out theta is equivalent to be, if you take a common as minus, right? So substitute upper limit e power minus theta x, same, minus, substitute 0, e power 0, it's 1. So multiply with minus 1 minus e power minus theta x. This will become plus and this will become minus. For this particular term we have minus. So therefore 1 minus e power minus theta x. What is this? This is nothing but probability of y less than or equal to x given x greater than t. You see, you observe this particular term. Probability of y less than or equal to x given x greater than t is nothing but we have derived that 1 minus e power minus theta x. The same we have probability of x less than or equal to x is nothing but is also 1 minus e power minus theta x. Therefore, probability of y less than or equal to x given x greater than t is nothing but probability of x less than or equal to x. Therefore, exponential distribution has lax memory property. Exponential distribution has lax memory property, which means in the sense of reliability, in the topic of reliability. So in the reliability concept, for example, if we consider the lifetime of a particular item, that is working hour of a particular item, working time period of a particular item is same as the additional time it works. Which means survival of a particular item, the distribution, or we can consider in terms of distribution. The distribution of survival of a particular item is nothing but is same as the additional time it works. The additional time it works of a particular item, additional time of a component it works. So which both are same. That is the meaning of distribution or probability. Probability of a particular item, survival of a particular item for some particular time period is nothing but is also same as probability of or distribution of additional time it works. Additional time a component works, additional time of a particular item works. So these two are same. That is called lax memory property of an exponential distribution. Hope you are following this. I hope you understand. Thank you.